Hi, in today's video I'm going to explain to you how the picture book The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle, a simple story in English which every teacher knows and uses in their classrooms, which every kid knows, can be used to address some serious English language learning. Oh yes, it can serve way beyond simple vocabulary learning. It perfectly covers plural and even better, the narrative present. Let me explain how. Hi, I'm Mia and I create English classroom activities that every teacher can use in their classrooms, and I also create games which kids can play with their parents at home. The English language learning method that I use to teach kids English is called ChessBook teaching. It's easy English for kids because the way English language is used, kids can easily understand absolutely everything because it is addressed the way children understand the world. If you want to learn how, just follow the links in the description below. Regarding the use of the picture book The Very Hungry Caterpillar, hear me out. As I have already said, the story is trivial. From a tiny little egg, a caterpillar pops out. He's hungry, he eats, he grows big, he builds himself a cocoon, and at the end turns out a beautiful butterfly. It's easy English vocabulary, basic food, basic words for nature, basic weather conditions, basic verbs, crawl, look, eat, and everything is illustrated. And yet, in those basic words, we can find countable and uncountable nouns. The story structure is perfect. It's illustrated, not written. It was a nice sunny day. The sun was shining. But when the sun went to bed and the moon came out, a tiny little egg lay on a leaf. See, nothing is written, but you've got the opening. Then the story goes on and on and on, and it comes to the conclusion, which is also drawn. And the butterfly flew away to Africa, America, to see the Santa, whatever. The cycle of the caterpillar is a repetition in its basis. There is an egg, the caterpillar comes out, crawls, eats, goes to bed, wakes up, crawls, eats, and on, day in, day out. That gives a perfect explanation of both narration and repetition, and we know that these two conditions are the basis for the narrative present. Well, I know. You may argue that the story is too easy for children to introduce the narrative present because we start introducing present simple tense when children are 11 years old. Well, I don't wait that long. I start introducing the narrative present when children are 9. Of course, not in the way the narrative present is introduced in the traditional teaching, but through storytelling for kids. See, the very fact that a story is trivial, that it is the plot everybody understands, that everything is drawn and visible, that is the very thing that can enable explaining the narrative present easily, understandably, and in a fun way. And that is exactly what I'm going to explain to you in my next videos. So stay tuned. The best way to do this is to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that bell, because this way you're going to be notified when the next video is out. And you don't want to miss it, do you? See you soon!